Hi, I'm Becca and I'm the Youth and Schools Worker for Carshalton Beeches Baptist Church, and it's great to be back with another week of Bible Bites with Becca. And I might be a little bit late to the party, but something big has happened in America recently, and that's the fact that Donald Trump is no longer president and Joe Biden is the new president of the United States of America. And regardless of what your views are about who would have made a better president, the fact is there's going to be change in America. Things are going to be different. That's always the case when a new president, or in the UK it would be a new prime minister, comes into power. I think this can really teach us something. At the moment it might feel like lockdown's been going on forever and things are always going to be in this weird kind of state where we're wearing masks and we can't see our friends and we don't know how stable jobs or school or anything of that is going to be. And it just feels like we've got nothing permanent. And if we read the book Ecclesiastes, which you can find in the Old Testament, it's a book full of wisdom. And it goes on about the fact that nothing is really permanent. In fact, it goes so far as to say things are a bit like a wisp or like wind. It's just kind of comes and goes. Things aren't permanent. And I think particularly it highlights this in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, where it says, there's a season for everything, a season for every activity under the heavens. It talks about the fact that time changes things, that throughout our lives or throughout, I guess, politically, when we look at the world or around us, things are going to change. They aren't going to stay the same throughout our lifetime. In fact, nothing is going to stay the same. And sometimes that can be a bit worrying, especially if things are going well. But right now, as things are really challenging, that can be an encouragement that things aren't going to be like this forever. There's a time before COVID and there'll be a time after COVID. But what I find even more encouraging is that all throughout this, the book of Ecclesiastes, the writer comes to the conclusion that although everything seems a bit like a vapor, everything seems a bit like mist, it's not permanent. As much as there's a season for everything, the one thing that stays the same, the one thing that still has meaning, is God and God's kingdom. And actually we get this amazing promise at the end of the Bible that actually when everything is over, when this earth passes away, actually we can trust that there's going to be this eternity with God. That's not going to change. And in the midst of this, in the midst of the struggle, in the midst of the difficulties, we can trust that this too will pass. But God is still with us in all of it. And I think that's such an amazing reminder, especially at this time where in America there's going to be huge political change and lots of people will be celebrating that and some people will be unhappy with that. Over all of that, over the past 4 years and into the next 4 years, actually God is still sovereign, God is still in control over all of that. And as you look ahead this week, as you look ahead in the next couple of weeks, take courage, take hope in the fact that God is not going to ditch you. He's going to be there through the things that stay the same and the things that change too. Have an amazing week and I'll see you soon. Bye!